Okay, so we got to keep talking about this injury to Brock because it's important. We've mentioned a little bit, but we mostly focused on Brock and his ability to protect himself and his injury proneness one way or another. Yeah. What about the system? What about the structure around him? What about this offensive line? Is this the ultimate culmination of the 49ers' neglect of this super serious position?
It really is. I said going into week 1, I was talking to my dad, who's a huge Niner fan. I was saying, if the Niners don't spend 2 out of their first 4 picks next year on offensive linemen that are going to be starters, I'm going to lose full. Like, watching that game was horrendous. I get to, Seattle's defensive line has gotten a lot better, and they put a lot into it. And it's not like it's probably a top 10 defensive line in the league, but that was embarrassing. Like, that was horrific. And then to top it all off, listen, I love Colton McKivitz, how he gives 100% effort. I don't think he's very good, but he does give 100% effort, and he's always there. He doesn't really get injured. But to reward any of them, it could have been any of them, to reward offensive linemen with a brand new contract after that game, I wanted to throw up.
I don't, Nick, out of all the offensive linemen, who do you think played the worst that game? I have one in my mind right now. I thought he played the worst. He was getting thrown around the whole game.
I mean, Brendel was getting tossed around, and they were going up the middle, and right when the running back was getting the ball,
the left tackle wasn't particularly good.
Yeah, Ben Barch didn't play well either.
Ben Barch looked terrible. There was that one play, I don't know who it was, but Ben Barch literally just got picked up. He got literally just chucked, and I was like, and then Ben Barch is injured again.
Is it crazy to say, Grant, that I trust running down the right side of the line with McKivitz and Pooney more than I trust the left side right now?
Yeah, the left side's, I mean, you got no guard there. Now, we all understood why the Niners didn't bring back Aaron Banks, but they didn't replace him. Ben Barch isn't viable. He gets hurt all the time, and you spent your second to last pick on a guard. I mean, it's interesting that they prioritized the defensive line, first 2 picks, and you understand why. I mean, that was a need too, but so far, Alfred Collins looks like he's years away, and Mykel Williams, he can hold his own. But there were other guys there who play offensive line and who were at least as good as Mykel Williams, maybe better.
Yeah,
and they didn't.
But you can't. I don't like people talking about Mykel right now. I don't like people talking about Mykel right now. Like, he's a raw guy. Like, he's gonna take a little bit of time. Like, that's
true. That's true.
People on Twitter talking like, "Oh, this guy, he looked terrible." This and that's like, guys. I understand. I would have been the type of guy I would have wanted to draft a guy that's good right now, but Mykel's going to be a guy that we're probably going to have to wait a couple games, maybe even a year or 2 for him to actually get into like the groove of things.
And to be fair, if you watch that film, like, he was asked to do a lot in that game. Like, he was kicked inside, he was on the outside, he was getting double teamed. Like, he really was doing his job. And yes, when it comes to the pass rush, you can tell he's kind of just bull rushing, doesn't have a bag of moves, which is what we talked about when I drafted him. When I said we need to draft Mykel Williams, that's exactly what I was talking about. I was like, when it comes to the pass rush, he's not going to look like he has a bag.
He's a bull rush. He's a bull rush.
But when it came to the run game, that man was doing a lot for Saleh. For a rookie to do that in week 1 in his first NFL game, I thought he looked good.
Keep in mind, he didn't even
shut down the run.
Keep in mind,
what I want to say though is like the decision to go D-line, as opposed to O-line. I mean, I think when your quarterback is Jimmy or Sam Darnold and the guy is mid and replaceable and you know it, then go all in on D-line and focus more on knocking their, because you're going to go into games with the inferior quarterback a lot of the time. So focus on knocking that guy down as opposed to protecting your mid quarterback. Yeah. But if your quarterback is special and you paid him as such, then you got to switch up the philosophy and start prioritizing offensive line, because if you can just keep your quarterback upright, he should be better than that guy. You're facing Spencer Rattler and then Trevor Lawrence and then, you know what I mean? And then Kyler Murray. Like, just keep your guy upright.
Do you think though, Grant, do you think they prioritized it because of the fact that they do you think this was their thought process? Okay, we can't stop the run, so let's draft defensive line because we can bet on the fact that Purdy's elusiveness and like he can use his legs to kind of because outside, like, listen,
protect yourself.
Because if they went the other way and we just got back-to-back offensive line, like, Brock would have a lot more time, assuming that those offensive linemen were good, which hopefully one of them would have been Gray Zabel because he looked incredible on week 1. First off, second off, doing that, the offensive line would have looked great, but Seattle would have ran the ball all over us because they kind of did to start the game. And I was a little
Charbonnet did.
Dude, he that guy's a dog. An animal. He looked like an animal. A dog. So maybe that was their thought process, because I could see that being, like, hey, we just paid you. You have legs compared to, like, our previous, like, 5 quarterbacks. And, I don't know. Maybe that was their thought process. I'm not sure.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now. Dazza says, look what Bills did with Coleman and Shakir and Palmer. Purdy fans tell me Allen, Purdy are equal. We could have drafted a quarterback and invested the money in the offensive line.
So did Grant. So exactly what you just said. If you think your quarterback's that special, invest in the O-line.
You have to invest in the offensive line. Game Time says, can we get Saleh as head coach and McDaniels as OC?
No. I don't want McDaniels. I don't like McDaniels. I don't like him.
Would you feel better about this team if Saleh were the head coach and Kyle were the OC?
Grant, yes. I tweeted this out.
Yeah, I tweeted this out. That
I would, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I tweeted this out literally 2 days ago. I'm like, it was like a stat of Robert Saleh's like defensive performance and everything like that. And I was like, you can't let Robert Saleh go because he's the best coach on this coaching staff. He's light years ahead of Kyle Shanahan. Light years.
I think fans know it too now. That's kind of a weird place. Kyle's always been revered by his fans, but I think his own fans are a little annoyed or a little
like Kyle should be scared.
And dude,
tired.
If the good combo, you have this only, in my opinion, this is the good combo, and it only works if you have an insanely good offensive coordinator like a Ben Johnson or like a Shanahan. Having a guy that can rally men like a Dan Campbell or like a Robert Saleh. Like they know how to rally men and get them together. And if you have a crazy good offensive mind, then it doesn't matter. But that where you lose is when you have like a Robert Saleh or like a who's the guy for the Bears? I think it starts with an L. I forgot his name. But then you don't have a good offensive coordinator, and then he can't connect with the quarterback. No. The last guy from the Bears. I think it started with an L.
Nah, it's
I don't know why I'm blanking on it.
He's Eberflus.
Eberflus. Yeah, he's a D coordinator for the
stupid ass name.
Someone. Stupid name. But that's like the best.
I think it's funny too. Like Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson, they both might fail this year without each other. Like that's like a combination of guys who may need each other. Kyle and Saleh might need each other.
Yeah.
Like Saleh didn't do great without Shanahan at all.
No.
So